You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another wave preview. Now this is kind of a weird wave because Lionel was like, you know what, we got some more stuff for you. So if the, what was it, 2022 wave, was it wave 2? I believe it's wave 2. And like, you know what, that's not enough, so we're going to give you a brand new wave. And honestly, this wave is kind of boring only because there's a lot of repeats that we got from the last wave into this one. This is the 2022 Test Car Wave 1. Now, all I gotta say for that is, all I see is customs. I mean, all I see is perfect Gen 7 donors for the average diecast maker to just kind of go ham with and have fun. Because, like, I mean, it's packed full of test cars. Now, not a lot of people like the test cars. Some do, some don't. I kind of like a few of them. Like, for example, like the kind of the reveal car for the Camaros, Ford, and Toyota. I'm going to keep those. Like, if I manage to find those, they'll be, you know, good for just kind of sitting around somewhere. But apparently this wave here, there's a special packaging for it, and it's going to be harder to find than your normal wave. So it's kind of like a bonus wave, perhaps, like we've had before. So these are absolutely perfect for your customs, and you don't even have to ruin a brand new real paint scheme. You can just use the test ones because, you know, why not? And it's pretty fun to use some of these test cars for like stop motion tests. You know, I mean, it fits perfectly. I'm probably going to do the same thing because there is a lot of things I want to test out with the new season. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. So anyway, starting off, we have the CAMARO. Now, this is the ZL1. It's not the ZL1 1LE anymore. So, the Gen 7 has turned into the CAMARO ZL1. I mean, interesting design. Of course, this is just like a reveal scheme. But it's got Chevrolet across the spoiler, which I really like that. It looks pretty good. So, again, perfect for customs. You don't have to worry about anything like paint scheme-wise. You don't have to worry about ruining a perfect paint scheme. Because right here, this will pretty much do it for you. So, not really much to say on these first coming three other than just they're pretty good customs. Same thing for the Ford. Now, I've actually noticed on the Ford, these have blue rims. So, if you're going to make a custom and you want blue rims for something, perfect. Right there. That actually looks really good. Now, when I make my customs, I'm actually going to try to fill in the spots where it's supposed to be just the rim. So, of course, they made the whole thing painted, but of course the spokes are painted along with the background. I'm going to try to remove the background and make it look more of an actual rim, I guess you can say, other than just a big flat piece. So, again, another Ford, perfect for customs, and the same thing with the Toyota, which honestly is kind of like the more lame one of the group, I guess you could say. It just says CAMRY 2022 on the side. So again, perfect for customs, perfect for donors. So if I can find these, I'm going to try to grab a couple of them and just kind of go ham at some projects that I'm wanting to do. Next up, we have the Chris Buescher Fastenal test car. Interestingly enough, it looks just like a normal paint scheme. I mean, the 17 is not moved. The Fastenal logo is not fitted to make it look bigger on the side. It looks just like a brand spanking new paint scheme, right? But of course, you know, with the 17 not being slid forward, this could be very possible one of the ones that turn into, for whatever reason, a rare paint scheme or a rare die cast, just simply because it's got that number 17 in the middle instead of slid forward. But also at the same time, this gives us a pretty good idea of how the next, or the Gen 7 cars would look with the numbers in the middle. Now, honestly, obviously, more than likely, I like the 17, or just the number in general, placed in the middle, because I'm not trying to be a fighter on what NASCAR does, but the 17, or just the number in general, is something that shouldn't really be touched. We need to focus on the packages, focus on the horsepower, on the performance of the car, versus the look of the car, because I promise you, you can still do some fantastic paint schemes like you have been for the past, I don't know, how many decades now. But, you know, I mean, NASCAR overall decided to switch the number up, so it is unfortunate, but again, we got a good look here of what it would look like in the center. And honestly, don't fix something that's not broken. You could have easily left this alone. There is honestly nothing wrong with the paint scheme having the number in the center. Now here's where the wave kind of starts to get a little bit of a doo-doo wave. Now this is the Daniel Suarez Trackhouse test car that we've already seen. We've seen this in the previous wave. I don't remember what wave that was. What wave was that? I don't remember which one we're on. Okay, we're only on wave 2, right? And we've already had the Daniel Suarez paint scheme. So there's no need to have it again in a wave. I mean, I think we've already got it taken care of. It's already in the wave 2, so why throw it into the wave 3? So that does kind of bother me. I don't know why you couldn't have kept it out of wave 2 and then put it in the test car wave, because it's a test car wave. It's meant for test cars. So why couldn't we throw out some more Gen 7s in wave 2 instead of having it in both or just a duplicate or multiple duplicates in wave 2 and in the bonus wave for the test cars? I don't really understand that. I'm not really a fan of that. So yeah, that does kind of dim it down a little bit. Unfortunately, we do have a repeat. But, I mean, honestly, I think we could have definitely used a brand new, actual, legitimate paint scheme in Wave 2 instead of just a repeat test car. Here's another paint scheme that looks perfect with the number in the middle. This is the number 24 of William Byron. This is also a test car. And the 24 is in the center. Of course, this is the Alexata paint scheme. And there's nothing wrong with having the 24, or the number in general, in the center. Again, I hate how they did that. It looks fine to me. Actually, the number's a little small in my opinion, but again, it's just a test car, so it's nothing official. We will get the official Alexata release here later on. But I mean, again, I really wish they kept the numbers in the center because, I mean, I'll say it again, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it looks good. This paint scheme looks fantastic. I would have loved it this way, but no, you know, they had to move the numbers and throw stuff. You know, like, for example, look at I think it was the Verizon. Was it Verizon? I don't remember, but it was the Logano car that's going to be ran at Pocono. It just has a check mark on the side. That's it. There's nothing else, and that's what really bothers me, because they're like, oh, we need more room to give the sponsorship more, you know, show time and screen time and, you know, get their logo out there a little bit more. And then they do stuff like that, and it's kind of like, that's dumb. Why would you do such a thing? Here we have yet another repeat paint scheme, or air quotes paint scheme, the Kroger test car from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We got it in Wave 2. We do not need another one in the bonus wave. There is honestly no point to it other than just having a super huge amount of these die casts that you need to get out, and you can't find another way to do it. So, not much to say on this one. I've already spoke about this in the whole Wave 2 thing, so, I mean, you know, that's pretty unfortunate that we keep getting repeats, but, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Maybe they won't be peg warmers because these apparently are supposed to be harder to find. And would you look at that, yet another repeat test car. This is the Stewart Haas for Cole Custer. I mean, it's just like, I don't get it, because you have a test car wave, right? You hear me, test car wave. But we're going to put wave material that doesn't need to be there in Wave 2. We're going to just fill Wave 2 with stuff that we're going to re-release. And I don't get that. I don't understand. Who would, like, say, okay, we got this car and this car. Let's put them together in 2 different waves. Like, no. Why would you do that? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that they have the next-gen cars coming out, but at the same time, like, come on, I think we can do a little bit better than this. Now, normally, it's like 1 repeat car, or something like that. So maybe, for example, we've had Dale Jr. repeat cars before, like Wave 88, and, like, some other wave in that year. They had duplicates in Wave 88, so why wouldn't you just keep those for the Wave 88 instead of filling it with other waves. Like, why would you duplicate those? I'm not really too sure. But anyway, yeah, we got another duplicate car, so it is what it is, I suppose. And just to add to the duplicates, here's another one. The number 5 Hendrick Motorsports test car. Why? Why do we have so many duplicates in this wave? There is so much potential. Now, again, I do not mind them being in the test car wave because, hello, it's a test car wave. There's going to be test cars. That's why it's called the test car wave. So, in wave 2, why is there so many test cars? I don't understand what they are doing and why. I cannot comprehend how this is a thing. I mean, come on, Lionel. We could have had the number 5, Hendrick car's scheme in Wave 2 instead of the test car. We could have, just something so different because we got a couple more coming out, unless they're not quite ready for the Authentics. Who knows, they could be really focused on the Gold Series right now, but not really pay attention to the Authentics line in terms of new schemes. But if that's the case, then why throw out a test car wave? That's just kind of unnecessary. So either way, something's kind of not really fitting in the right place here. So I don't know. Something about it. I really hate how many duplicates there are. But I mean, again, at the same time, I guess I can just get them if possible and then make some customs out of it. Oh, would you look at that? Something different. Nope, just kidding. It's Austin Dillon's number 3 Bass Pro Shops test car, which was in, you guessed it, Wave 2. That's like, what, only 2 or 3 cars that have not been in Wave 2? No, it's been 4, because they got the BYRON and then the 3 reveal cars. The reveal cars aren't even test cars. Why would you not put the reveal cars in Wave 2 and put the test cars in the test car wave? I don't understand their thought process. I don't get it. Is this a rant? I'm ranting right now. Why am I ranting? Oh, I got good reason to rant, but I mean, come on, man. Like, you can do better than that. Wow, I don't think I've actually had a rant for a Authentics Wave preview. Interesting. A lot of people are going to like that because a lot of people like the rants for whatever reason. So, overall, we're done with the wave. That was the final one. This wave's garbage. It is a hunk of trash in so many ways. I don't know. I hate this wave. This is one of the worst things they could have ever done. Now, don't get me wrong. The idea is a cool idea. But when you have another wave that's pretty much the same freaking wave, then that's kind of dumb. That's kind of big stupid. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know, man. In my eyes, Lionel kind of went brain dead on this one, so I guess all you could say, if you really wanted to take shots at Lionel, that there is a L in Lionel for a reason. There's 2 of them, actually. But anyway, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. It's just, I've had my opinions. Not a fan of the wave, and it's harder to find, which makes no sense, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to head out of here, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.